some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we... It is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Washington Huskies offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week.
Williams will pass. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Washington sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Rams offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups.
He's got it down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Fires to the big fella. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. The screen, and watch out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Rides to back and leaves it. Running into the open space. turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it
off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Quickly complete. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Rams are on the move. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. A strike downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Oh, better look out. Oh, a lot of space.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. When you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Quick completion to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Using his legs, it's Marshall. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off-play action on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly complete. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. To the ground with the back. Got the first down, looking for more. And that first defender was just waving. It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Gives it on the option. Nice move to keep running. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Williams looking for a man. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to pull his way in. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Huskies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UNLV pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Rebels were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves.
Time to take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. Racing down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
17, Washington, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
That is an unbelievable play by the offense. Not only do you convert 3rd down, not only do you convert 3rd and long, but you get an explosive play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line, 1st and goal. Wow.
The Rams trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Fitted in the window for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Oh, they knock him free. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Williams will pass. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. It's Evans. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. The sure hands. It's Evans.
really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Got it set up on the outside. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff to the single running back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Turning on the Jets. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Gets it out fast. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Williams looking for a man. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd down. Motion from the back. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Huskies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
24, Washington, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to throw, it's Fowler DeColosi. Unloads it left. He's got it. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting 1st half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Washington ready to kick off to start this 2nd half. And he'll bring it back. And the returner is stopped. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Fowler DeColosi. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rams send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive and comes out throwing. Hard running there. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Caught behind the line. It's Boston. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The Rams are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Rides the back on the option, the give. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Williams will pass. He'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Wide open spaces. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line and a big pickup on that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Washington. A great catch and run for 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
he's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anymore.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Send the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Avant. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. The field goal is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab to the 25, and there's room. All the way down to the 24-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to get it out of your own territory. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Williams looking for a man. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll leave it with him. Jukes his way for more. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Field goal is good. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Winfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. They'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
You just have to wonder about the headspace this kid is in right now. That's now his 2nd missed kick. If he had made that one, they would have had the lead. He needs to go clear the cobwebs on the sideline and get his confidence back.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He leaves it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll run the screen. It's a running room. Ball spins away. There he goes. Touchdown, Washington. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Catch in the middle, it's Avant. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. The throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Under fire. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Grabbed behind the line. It's Boston. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for a big gain. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Washington will snap it in the red zone. There he goes. The offense coughs it up. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the fourth quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. To the air on first down. Fires left. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can
going over the top. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Going to swing it on second down. Got a man. It's Ross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Motion for receiver. The handoff keeps the clock from here. He now has 91 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign.
And I think if you're the head coach, you got to be happy with what you saw, especially from the offensive unit in this game. Week 1, you had no turnovers, and now you're dialing up your favorite play in the playbook, victory.
A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sport